Good morning. Preparing for today's soap. I have my oils, fat and butter melted here. Just adding my milk. And my lye solution. So I'm making 2 smaller loaves of soap out of this one soap batter. One will be aniseed and the other one will be lavender and aniseed. So I'm just stirring this with my spatula. I won't use my stick blender until I'm ready to blend each portion of soap. Just make sure everything is well blended with the stick blender, and then I will pour off half this batter from my first loaf. Now on the side of this pot, I don't know if you can see there, but I have got the weight of the pot stuck on the side, and I do that with a lot of my pots so that I can just weigh the entire pot minus what the pot weighs, and then I'll know exactly how much soap batter I have in here. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so I have half my weight of soap batter in here now. And I will add my fragrance, which is aniseed essential oil mixed with kaolin clay. Now, aniseed's got a very low usage rate in soap. I think it's about 0.94%, so just under 1% usage rate, but you don't need more than that. It's very strong, holds its scent very well. And 1% is more, or just under 1% is more than enough. So I'll just add that in there, and I'll give this just a quick stick blend, and then I will separate it off into 2 colours. Aniseed, I find, tends to thin the batter out a bit, which is good for the design that I've got planned for this. To do right now is make sure that the essential oil and the clay is blended through well, and then I'm going to halve this batter. Doesn't have to be exact. So that's thinned that right out compared to what I've still got sitting in the pot. This is actually thinner. I'll pour off half-ish. Okay, so that's around about half there. So I'm going to do a tilted wall pour with this one. So I want black and white. So my white is titanium dioxide mixed with water, and my black is coconut charcoal powder, activated charcoal, and I just add, it's probably be about a tablespoon that I'm putting in there, and we'll see if that's enough. And blend my white first. And then my black. Beautiful. So this batter should stay nice and fluid for me for this design. So I've got a rolled up towel and my soap mould, and I'm just going to pour along the mould, small amount at a time. I do hope that you can see okay. I love the effect of the tilted wall pour, because most of my soap batches now are done in the slab mould. I don't do as many of these. But I need to restock my aniseed, and aniseed's kind of like patchouli. You either love it or hate it. So I do have customers who just love aniseed and anything with aniseed in it, and everybody else doesn't like it at all. So I don't generally make as large batches when I do make the aniseed. And I thought I'll try this one's aniseed, and my next batch is actually aniseed and lavender, which go really, really nicely together. And I'm still debating in my head whether to do a hanger swirl in this at the end or whether to just leave it. I'm leaning towards a hanger swirl. I might speed this up for you, otherwise you're going to be watching this for a while. it's time to get rid of the towel. And I'm not going to do a hanger swirl. We'll instead just do something, a figure of 8 on the top. And that will do for that one, and we shall get started on the next suit. Just put this one aside. That's my next mould. And the remainder of my batter. Now to this one, I've got lavender and aniseed in kaolin clay. This is a really great blend. So this should loosen up as well a little bit. Give me some time to do what I have planned. So I'll just give it a very quick stick blend just to make sure the fragrance and clay are all well mixed in there. Sorry, essential oils, not fragrance. We'll get more of a stick blend, of course, once I separate it off. So I've got 2 jugs here. This one's just got a little bit of red staining in it from some madder root powder. Pour off some batter into each one. So my base I want to be white, so the titanium dioxide mixed with the water, and then my other 2 jugs I want one to be black, still sort of going with the black and white theme a little bit, and a blue. So I've got here indigo powder, which I mixed with some boiling water, and I just keep it sitting here for when I need it. Less is more with indigo powder. You really don't need much, and I do hope that wasn't too much. Just making sure I'm getting all of this all off the edges and blend it in. This is the indigo. a bit grey. Hopefully it will come good once the soap has saponified. And the black. Right. And the indigo I've got off here. There's the white. The blue, oh, we hope it'll be a little bit more blue than grey in the finished product. And the black. So what I want to do here is just use a very small amount and scrape it into the silicone mould that I've placed in the bottom. Alright, I think we're good. So ignore the mess on the side of the mould, you won't notice it in the finished bar. I'm just going to pour most of this in. And then some of my blue-grey. It's a nice consistency for a drop swirl. Making a right mess today. Gosh, this smells so good. I think I might be keeping a bar of this for myself. This is certainly getting a little bit messy here, but that's okay. It's only soup. Be interesting to see what sort of a design I get inside with this plop swirl. Now what do I do? Do I run a chopstick through that, or do I leave it as is? I will run the chopstick through. Just to return this bit of soap batter to the mould first. Okay. The other way, and then a good bang down on the ground. So if this works out, then this will actually be the bottom of the soap, and the side with the soap on that will be the top. That we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Do a bit of a swirl, you know, for just in case we need to have it up this way. And there we go. These two soaps are done, and I will bring you back in the morning and we'll cut them and see what we've got on the inside. Good morning. Ready to cut the Aniseed soap. Look at the lines on the side there. Looks really cool. There's the silicone bottom one there. Now this is a bit too long for my mould. Ready to see what we've got in here. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. It's turned out really nice. Even though the piece, it is slightly, I probably should have waited a few more hours to cut it, but I really wanted to see what it was like. So there we go, the inside of the Aniseed soap. Nice little swirl on top. Very cute. Very pleased. And next we'll get ready to cut the lavender and aniseed. I'll just finish cutting this bar up. Now we're up to the lavender and aniseed, and there's the top. It's the silicone matte bottom that turned out really pretty. And now we'll cut it and see what's going on inside here. So there's the top and the bottom and the inside. It's a really nice swirl. So even though it thickened up a bit at the end, still come out really nice. So I'm very happy with that. Both of these soaps have come out really pretty. Look, that one's almost got a tiger's nose on the inside. I love how each bar is different when you do this type of a swirl. Oh gosh, that makes a difference, doesn't it, moving the light? You can see it much better. The other one. So thanks for joining me on my little soap making journey, and I hope you have a gorgeous day today. I'll catch you next time.